Hello there, people. This is Mr. Critic, and you're watching my LP of Panzer General. I'm finally back. Sorry it took me so long, but I had some R&R, vacation time. And also, I was doing other things, watching other LPers. Found very interesting thing that is called feminist porn. You should check this out. It's incredible. No, really, I mean it. Excellent. And now I'm back, and to tell you the truth, actually I was back, I don't know, 3-4 days ago, but I am sorry to say this, but I'm getting a little bit tired of Panzer General. No, not the LPing part. I love doing this, but yeah, I have started playing it when I was 18, I think. Yeah, 18. Now I'm 36, so yeah, half of my life I'm playing Panzer General, but not all the time. And in the last year I was playing it really a lot for you guys, of course, and for myself, for my enjoyment, but I think I will need a break, from all this strategic gaming. One good thing about this is that we have a new LPer of Panzer General. So Sugaran, if this is the correct way to pronounce it, so S-U-G-A-R-R-A-N. He has just published, I believe on the 1st of May, the first one, and yesterday the second one. He has a somewhat different version of Panzer General. Very interesting one, but the maps are different, and also some units are acting differently. Like, for example, anti-tanks have a range of 1, which is good and makes sense, in a way. And also some artilleries, assault artilleries, or what they're called, can move and attack on the same turn. Also, I believe anti-aircraft or something. But it is interesting, and Sugaran is a good player. Of course he is. He was watching my videos, Oh, kidding. No, I'm not kidding, of course. And check him out. You will have trouble. You have problems, not trouble, finding him on the net, because he has just started with his videos. So check his channel, subscribe, support him. Everyone who is doing an LP of Panzer General, if you are a fan, support the guy or a girl if this happens. I don't know. So yeah, Sugaran, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm watching your videos and I'm your subscriber from this morning, I think, or was it yesterday? I'm not sure. Was totally, drunk. Okay. As for my LP, one thing I wanted to ask you guys. Now there are a couple of people who are asking me to do Middle East. Now, of course, I respect your request. Don't get me wrong. But what is so special about Middle East scenarios, especially in the campaign? They're freaking easy. Okay, you have the desert, you have some supply problems, but the Brits, they're I don't know. You get Focke-Wulfs, I think, so you wipe out the RAF, like in a couple of turns, and then you just press on forward if you want. Just kill everybody. What's so special about Middle East? I'm really not sure. It's not. I gave a word, no, several months ago, so I will have to do, you know, that part of the campaign once. Yugoslavia, my former country. Yeah. Then Crete, if you are successful in Yugoslavia. Another, I don't know, so fucking easy scenario, you know. But Middle East, no, I mean, time to teach the British a lesson in a desert warfare. Yeah, and we teach them a lesson and they cannot do shit about it, and that's it, you know. Shit, I need a lighter. Yeah, so I don't know, Middle East, if you really want it, yeah, I will do it. I will not even bother, you know, with doing Sea Lion and going for a minor victory. I will probably just slow the game after France get a minor victory and go to the Middle fucking East, you know, but anyway, now there is one other thing why I am getting, you know, tired of this Panzer General. We are running out of interesting scenarios. We have what we have left now: D-Day, Anvil, Cobra, and Market Garden. These are the only interesting scenarios left. And let us start with the one I hate the most, not because it is difficult, because it is so fucking boring. Market Garden. Hidden units. So basically this was a scenario that the Allies lost in World War II. It was a bridge too far. So I don't know, I always hated this one. I think I played it like 2-3 times, won without any problem, but here around the city of Osterbeek you just crushed your position. Here you struggle a little bit, but then the reinforcements arrive, so you also take over the city of Nijmegen. As for the units up front, some of them you bring back. This one you actually leave, this JP Elephant, since nobody will attack it, since it is highly entrenched and basically indestructible. Other units you bring, like I said, back to help deal with the city of Grave. It's not Grave, it's Grave. This is Holland, I think. Not sure. And then you win, you know, because one thing, the enemy doesn't even have, you know, a lot of good fighters, and you know, we have here like 2 Focke-Wulfs, 109, so it is just freaking boring. And then in the end we take over the city of Eindhoven, and it is Axis major victory, yada yada yada. So yeah, if you really want to, I will play this scenario, but it is freaking boring and too easy. Now, not the case with D-Day. This was actually the first scenario I have lost when playing this game. If I have actually I have a good explanation for this. When I played this scenario for the blah blah blah. When I played this scenario for the first time, I didn't know that defensive scenarios that you know have to hold more than one victory objective, which made sense to me back then, since you know, when I was playing the campaign, you have to take all of the objectives for the victory. Coffee, good. And I thought, you know, that the same goes for defensive scenarios. If you hold at least one victory objective, then you win. And I helped the Saint Law, but lost Khan and lost Cherbourg. So it was then Allied victory, but the next time I played it, I think, I defended Khan as well. Yeah, so this is a difficult scenario, definitely. Also, the map is huge. What you have to do here, if in case I die in a car accident or something and somebody else wants to do this, you have to move your units away from the beach. Beach actually. Sounds a little bit illogical, probably, but the Royal Navy is very powerful, and especially infantries and artilleries are excellent targets for the Royal Navy, so you need to form a line of defense here. In Khan, protect this river crossing. Here you send this Tiger 2 and these pioneers. By the way, these two units go to the city of Khan. I'm doing this too quickly. This Panther G and this Yacht Panther have to move to the city of Khan to establish a defense here. So then the city is safe. Here, trade space for time, and here also form defense, and it is not that difficult to win. It is just, it takes a lot of time. This is the same cigarette I have now relighted for the third time. I'm talking too much, not smoking, which is good, of course. As for the Air Force, yeah, we are outnumbered, but these are better odds than in history, since I think that no Luftwaffe was involved during D-Day. No sorties flew, or what is the technical term for this? But yeah, so you purchase some air defenses here, bring all of your Air Force here near the city of Saint Lo, and then just start killing the fighters which will attack. Also use use some of the infantries that can be mounted in an air transport. Bring it here, to create a sort of a shield. This is it. So yeah, not an easy scenario, but I usually end up with all of the units that are coming to Normandy destroyed, and I have some air transports flying, taking over some objectives. But this is another scenario where you do not have enough time to take over back the objectives of the enemy. In a campaign you win, majorly, but in a scenario you just run out of time. Sorry. Okay, what else to say? Nothing, I guess, about D-Day. I'm showing you these scenarios because I actually want you to choose one. Yeah, Anvil. This is actually, it looks like a simple one, but it's actually a tricky one. So this is the south of France. Here actually the enemy air force is better than on D-Day compared to yours, and but the solution is quite simple actually. You form a line of defense here, combine, you know, artilleries, air defenses, everything, place tanks in the front, but they have to be protected by air defenses. And then again, you know, you place your air units close, either killing zone here or here. And once you're done with the enemy aircraft, which takes, I think, like 5 turns, yeah, probably around 5 turns, then you again start destroying everything, and the enemy has nothing, you know, to match your best tanks. So not so easy as it seems, but if you want to win this majorly, destroy all of these units, start to advance towards what, German camp. It's not a German camp anymore, it's an American camp, but I think this is what, Africa, probably. My geography was never good. So what I wanted to say, then you just, you know, wipe out everybody. But this line here is the most important part. Form a strong line, bring an artillery here, create another air defense here, you know, that sort of a line. Let me show you. Here, then you purchase an air defense here, you know, the basic idea. So now line, you know, everybody's protected, killing zone here, maybe even here, so this is it. So yeah, this is another choice for you. And the last one, which I do not consider a choice at the moment, but yeah, Cobra. I need a little pause, be right back. Yo, I'm back. Yeah, so Cobra, but you know, before I start with Cobra explanation and everything, again, please, you know, I know how hard it is to start, you know, with LPing, and please support this guy Sugaran. You know, yeah, he has some sound issues, still sound problems, but you know, when I started doing this LP, not only sound, the sound was a problem, you know, my videos, you know, were totally shitty. You couldn't see a thing without, you know, I don't know, microscope or something. Had problems with resolution. He has, you know, good quality videos, some sound issues. He will learn, so support him. So, you know, I think we have a good thing going here with this Panzer General little community. Another LPer has emerged, you know. Another will soon, right, smart Alec? Come on, mein Freund, move, you know, move your ass, do something. I'm waiting for your videos. So yeah, support him, you know, be, you know, kind and understanding. He's just beginning this. It's not so easy. Okay, now Cobra. Now this is this is the most difficult scenario of all. Now you can see why. Air units, ground units, yeah. Now this is also the only scenario. Yeah, I have lost the day, but you know, I didn't have all the information. Probably, I don't know, maybe I would lose even if I had, you know, all the information. But this one, the first time I played it, I've lost, you know, so majorly. I can, you know, shit, this is difficult. Now you have all of these fighters with 3 stars of experience, while your Focke-Wulfs have only 2 stars. This is the major problem. And you still have to win the air war. Also look at all of these ground units. So the idea, I will just tell you, I will not play this, and please do not choose this one. You have other 3 to choose for now. So the idea is to form a defensive circle here. Artilleries and and air defenses inside, and armor and anti-tanks on the outside. Also here you bring this naval warfare here and try to hold the line, but this is very important. You have to know what the enemy is planning. So here you will have to trade space for time and retreat your valuable units. But also, when you have some extra prestige, start purchasing good quality anti-tanks and tanks around the city of Nantes, since this is the next objective the enemy will try to take. And by good quality I mean JP Elephants and Yak Panthers, or of course, you know, if you have enough prestige, tanks of the same quality, nothing less, you know, otherwise you will be just overrun. However, a good thing is that you have plenty of turns. I think Cobra 25. So if you somehow manage to survive the first 6-7 turns, I would say, then you can actually win this scenario by destroying all of the enemy units and taking this victory objective here of Cherbourg. But you know, you have to survive first. So yeah, this is the only scenario I can think of that I can start, and if I have some really bad luck, I cannot win this each and every time. All other scenarios, sure, of course, like Berlin, for example, which is, I think, the second most difficult scenario, sure, it can happen that I cannot hold, you know, 11 victory objectives at the end, but at least it says, you know, in the end Axis victory. But here, no. Here, if you have bad luck, it will in the end say Allied victory. This is extremely difficult, and it is called a fight against hopeless odds. Not hopeless, but you know, really shitty. Okay, so this is it from me. One more thing. Of course, you have to bring this Panther here to assist as soon as possible. But the idea is to form a defensive circle here. Also, you know, to sacrifice a unit or two to lure the enemy fighters to attack and prepare a killing zone, and then you start killing them, you know. And yes, you can win this air war. You can. It is, wow, it is, you know, it is so fucking difficult, but you can win it. So now you have seen all of the choices. Now this last one is not a choice, actually. I will do this when and if I feel like it, you know, as an LP, since I have to admit I didn't have much fun doing an LP of Berlin. So since this is more difficult, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it one day. Maybe. So anyway, choose. And also one more thing. Since lately, after Berlin, I was doing scenarios, you know, with hidden units of which means hidden units visible. I would also like you to choose whether or not I should do, you know, D-Day, Anvil, Market Garden. Fucking boring, but okay. With hidden units visible. Now that you have seen both options, I think you know what I mean. Berlin, hidden units on, you know, not visible, was fun, but we didn't see all of the movement. On the other hand, you know, Torch and others that I played with hidden units off, so both the enemy and myself could see everything. I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Tell me your preferences. At least until tomorrow, or maybe even next weekend, since I'm still officially on vacation. I'm lying, I'm just lazy. But tell me, what do you want? I had some... somebody was asking for D-Day. Yeah, sure, no problem. Although, you know, big map scenarios mean one thing. One turn per video. 2 maybe, but no, nothing more, you know. Otherwise it will take forever to upload this, and it will be more than 1 hour. So okay, so good to be back with you guys. And again, Sugaran, SUGARRAN. He has started with his LP of Panzer General, sort of a modified version of the original. He's good. He's not funny yet because he's just learning things. He has some issues with the sound, but you know, check him out, subscribe, support him. He's a good player, and I look forward to his new videos. Anything else I wanted to say? Yeah, feminist porn. This rules. Okay, waiting for your feedback. Thank you for watching this. All the best from Mr. Critic, and bye bye.